Now, you have all seen someone out in public that you just didn't find him attractive, right? You thought, you know, they could look a little better. But did you point it out? Did you say something to their face? Excuse me, you're ugly? Well, today you're going to meet some very opinionated, very judgmental people who have no problem saying exactly how they feel. But they want you to know that they're not judgmental. They just think, well, they're hot and you're not. I mean, now, Shanique says that she doesn't like ugly people, refuses to have ugly friends, does not want an ugly person to touch her. She will literally run away if an ugly guy approaches her. She says ugly people are bad news. She says, look, they're jealous, they're miserable because they're ugly, and so they'll do anything to sabotage a very attractive person, you know, one like her. Her friend Chad says Shanique is beautiful, but her opinions make her ugly. Take a look.
Ugly people are vindictive, miserable, unhappy people. They just want you to fail in life, so they plot against you. Oh my God, that's when you should not even wear your real face. That's when you should have a mask.
I argue with Shanique about her attitude constantly.
Right there, that's okay. Ugly people. Here's another one. Here are more, like, oh my God.
I told Shanique if she doesn't tone it down, I'm not going to go out with her anymore.
I choose my friends based on the way they look. If you are fat, ugly, missing teeth, bad skin, balding, then you're definitely not somebody I want to hang out with. All my friends are hot. They all look like me. About 75% of my income goes to my appearance. I would rather get evicted than leave the house with a bad hairstyle. I usually take about 2 hours to get ready. It takes time to look like this. Every time I go out, I'm approached by ugly men. They flock to me like flies.
Shanique takes extreme measures to get away from ugly people. She thinks if she's touched by an ugly person, she will be contaminated. She will become ugly herself.
When ugly people approach me, I make a really ugly face, like, that's my bitch face, like, oh no, don't dare, don't do it. I'll just throw my hand like, no, go away.
No.
She wants to come fight me.
No, I can't, you can't touch me. You can't touch me.
Shanique's B face is horrendous. It is ugly, it is snooty, it's the ultimate, you are beneath me with a frown. Get away from me, please.
I don't care if I hurt someone's feelings. Honesty is the best policy. I think people need to know. I don't acknowledge my flaws. I think I'm flawless.
So you basically think that ugly people, as you call them, are angry, unhappy, insecure, weak, jealous, and they're just going to sabotage you, try to ruin your life.
Yes, I do. I've been around these people. It comes from experience. It's not something I just made up. I experienced it, and I don't like being around them.
So you have facts to back this up, right?
Yes, I've researched it. I know.
Yeah, just by being around them yourself. So you don't have ugly friends.
No.
So define ugly. Well, actually, you did define it.
Yes, I think I did.
You say ugly is if you have bad skin,
right,
bad teeth,
right,
bad clothes, bad weight, and balding.
Right. Well, I said balding.
You didn't turn ugly.
Right, no, but I'm saying balding in denial balding.
I can admit I have thinning hair.
Right, but you don't.
So you say when an ugly guy, such as a bald guy, approaches you, you just shoo them away.
Yes, I do.
So you're gonna try and shoo me away?
No, I like you, DrPhil.
I don't shoo very easy.
Yeah, I believe you.
So are you a diva?
I am. Yes, I am. I made a lot of demands here, so yes, I am a diva.
Well, I have a list of your demands. You said you wanted to change your spelling of the name for the show.
Right. Well, that's what I use.
It's S-H-E-N-E-K, but you wanted to change it to S-H-A-N-I-Q-U-E.
Yes.
Because that's more avant-garde.
I like it.
You wanted us to shut the show down so you could change clothes at the commercial break.
Yes, because I thought it would be nice to see me in different outfits, to show people how I look every day.
That's why everybody's tuning in today is to see you. Okay, you wanted a car service instead of a taxi from downtown Manhattan to the airport. You wouldn't let them come to your apartment for the Phil shoot, and you wanted to enter to Justin Timberlake's song, Damn Girl.
Yes, because it gives me energy.
Gives you energy?
Yes.
You want a recurring spot on the show?
Yes.
What would you do?
I would tell your guests that they need to get over some things and to help them out. These ones the ones that can't dress, you know, give them a little fashion tips. And you need some chocolate on your show. I'll be a chocolate little swirl.
Okay, you'd be a chocolate little swirl to help people with their judgmental nature. And,
right.
Okay. And you wanted radio in your dressing room?
Yes, because I need like music so I can get dressed.
Come on, I mean, do you really feel good about saying these things about people?
Well, it's not my fault. I didn't make these people.
No, but you made you, and you make your decisions. You know, when we were talking to you, you said that you've actually been around some ugly guys. You said once some ugly guys offered you and a friend a ride.
Yeah.
And you said, and I quote, well, I might as well use them for that because I don't want to pay for a cab or a train, so I got in the car with them.
Yes.
And you had an ugly girlfriend with you.
Yeah.
Well, you said you don't hang out with ugly people. You seem to be picking them up on the street.
But I'm saying from experience, that's how I know I don't want to be around them.
So you use these people?
I have, I have.
I know, you told us about that.
Well, I'm working on myself, Dr. Phil. I'm not perfect.
Well, you told us you were. You said, I have no flaws.
I said I don't acknowledge my flaws.
You said you actually dated what you called an ugly guy for how long? 6 years?
Off and on for a while, I would say maybe 6 years.
And when you broke up with him, you said nobody would even talk to you if you didn't have money.
Yes,
You have bad teeth, bad hair, you're short, and you're fat. Goodbye.
He was a mean person. So I just wanted him to know that this is why things like this happen to him.
Yeah. So you used him too?
No.
For his money?
No.
You said that you have no flaws. You said, I don't acknowledge my flaws, I have no flaws.
Yes.
Then why does it take 2 hours to get ready?
You know what? No. Well, I like to prep. I need to make sure my legs are hairless. I need to make sure a lot of things are clear. And then I take my shower. I need to listen to music. I may dance for a while. I do my hair. I mean, it takes time.
Floyd Mayweather's your ideal guy.
That's right. I love him.
Okay, so you wouldn't consider him ugly?
No, I don't.
You think he's a good-looking guy?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And do you spot good-looking guys? I mean, do you notice them?
It depends. Sometimes I do, you know, it depends on where I am. Oh, yes, look at him.
Yeah. You say you want him to be 5'10" to 6'2", 180 to 205 pounds, athletic build. Shoe size is important for you, 9 to 11. And you want hairstyle in a low brush cut.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So here's some guys right here in the front row. These are pretty good-looking guys, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
You think they're nice looking?
Mm-hmm.
So since she gave us a very specific description, we actually recruited these 3 guys to fit her description.
Shanique and I were in a drugstore, and there was this beautiful baby, and baby smiling, and Shanique is like, Chad, I've never even seen a baby so ugly.
It was the ugliest baby that I ever saw in my life. And I said, oh my God, I don't want to ever see that baby again. It's like, I mean, it's rare to see an ugly baby, so it's like spotting a UFO, so you have to talk about it.
I'm talking to people who say, they're hot and you're not. Now, Shanique says that she'll run the other direction if an ugly person even tries to talk to her, or if she can't run, she'll just shoo them away like a bug. Now, she says that she is ready to find love, so we asked her to describe her ideal man. She, of course, only listed physical attributes down to shoe size. Didn't say one thing about personality, one thing about compassion, one thing about intelligence. All she listed were physical attributes. So we have a little surprise for Shanique. We found these 3 men that fit her type and let them secretly observe Shanique as she was being interviewed about her dislike for ugly people. Take a look.
people don't have to look as bad as they do. I believe ugly people are insecure, vindictive.
What?
And I can't be around girls who are weak. Like they're not confident. I need confident women, male.
I understand that. That's cool. Yeah, that's good.
I definitely believe ugly people try to sabotage me because I get a lot of attention. If you're ugly, you may be jealous of that.
Wow.
When someone ugly comes up to me, I'll do an ugly face like, and just let them know, like, this is what I see when I look at you.
Oh.
I usually look for guys who are about 5'11" to 6'2". I like guys with size 9 shoe, no bigger than 11. Like 11, I don't want a man with a big foot. So,
I need to leave. I wear a size 14.
usually they have on nice clothes and a nice watch. Sometimes there's a lot of fake watches out there now.
A lot of fake women, too.
Ugly guys are the oldest people in the earth. They do not care. They could be petite, no legs, whatever, and they will walk up to you and think that they have a chance.
She seems appalled that ugly people exist.
She's just a lost soul.
Before I saw Shanique's interview, I didn't know what to expect. Afterwards, wow. Externally, she's a pretty woman. Internally is where everything just goes haywire.
When Shanique said that ugly people were vindictive and out to get her, that was without a doubt a deal breaker for me.
If an ugly man comes up to me in a club, I'm very dramatic. I run to the other side of the club.
That's putting a little bit too much energy into making people feel bad.
When she said things like, I don't even want to be seen with somebody that looks a certain way, that kills me.
Okay, so Carlos, changed your opinion once she started talking.
Yeah, definitely.
Until she opened her mouth, you thought what? Pretty cute?
I mean, she's beautiful, yeah. She's a pretty girl. Like I said, once she said that, the first thing that came to me is being a black male, being a black woman, we're already judged. So, I mean, just to go and judge again, I just don't understand how you don't have the same compassion, you know, when we go through stuff that we go through.
You said it's kind of like judging based on race.
Definitely.
So what do you think about what he's saying? That you're being actually, that it's a prejudice, you're being discriminatory and judgmental?
I think that's true, and like I said, I'm working on myself. I can't help it. It's from my experience. This is what I've experienced.
The reason you told us you don't like ugly people is because they cramp your style.
Well, they
that
do.
They represent you, that if people see ugly people around you, then they'll think that you're no good.
No, not that I'm no good. I'm just saying that your friends are your representatives. So if my friends look bad, then, I mean, it just doesn't add up to me.
But you've heard this from Chad. You've told her this, right?
Yes. I think she really is beautiful in the inside, but she's afraid if she let those walls down that she will ultimately be surrounded by undesirables. I think her heart is so good that she doesn't want them to come in.
I'm not so sure I buy a bit of that.
I believe that. I really do.
I think that's well said.
No, I think it's the truth.
I think it's well said, and you know her better than I do, but you're actually cruel to people, right?
I'm cruel to people who shouldn't. Well, some people touch me. They actually touch me. When I'm out in a club, like if I see a cute guy, I don't touch him. I may walk over near him so he can see me, but I'm not going to touch him. They touch me. And they actually like come really close in my face, like invading my space. So what am I supposed to do? Be nice? That's rude.
Well, it's rude to say, you're too ugly to be in my space, get away. See, here's what I think. I think people have comfort zones, and I think they define the game at the level they're comfortable. And I wonder what it is you know about you that we don't know, that you play at a superficial level instead of saying, look, I mean, there are nice people that may not fit the stereotypic billboard definition of attractive. They're nice, caring, compassionate people that have a lot to offer. I tell you, if I'm getting ready to have brain surgery and they tell me they got the top person in the world to fix me, I don't give a damn what he or she looks like. I mean, don't you have to look past that at least some?
Yes. The physical is just the beginning, the reason why I want to start talking to you. So once I get to know you, and if you're not like the person I want to be around, then...
But you might miss some really nice guys because they don't look like somebody on a billboard.
No, I can't, but I wouldn't be attracted to them. He would be unhappy, I would be unhappy because I wouldn't want to look at him.
That's not right. If you got to know him and cared about him and he loved you and supported you and nurtured you, then beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You might see him differently.
I wouldn't.
Or you could hook up with some guy that just looks like he's chiseled out of marble, and he could slap you around and treat you bad and not take care of you. But that would be okay?
No, well, I'm saying, no, that wouldn't be okay. Then no need to clap.
No, they don't need you to tell them when to clap. I don't think you're going to give this audience 3 snaps and done. I don't think so.
Whatever. Okay. I forgot the question.
The question is, you just might be missing some really nice people by judging them superficially.
Maybe I am. Life is too short to even waste time. I mean, everybody's going to die. I just want to have fun, and I don't really care about that.
Yeah, okay. So how's your love life?
Well, I chose to stop dating. I did. It was a decision that I made.
So it's just a decision you made because it wasn't working.
No, DrPhil, I have been on dating extravaganzas, and I decided that I wanted to take a break. I needed to cleanse my mind and my soul and my body.
Is this part of that, being here?
Yes, it's helping me to, I don't know, maybe find out if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am.
Then how come you can't look me in the eye?
Because I know I watched the show, DrPhil. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, no, you don't. No. Today we're talking to people who say they can't help how they feel when it comes to their dislike for ugly or what they call fat people. Those are their words, not mine. Michelle says for as long as she can remember, she has been disgusted by what she calls fat people. She says that all they do is eat and eat and eat. She says that she has had 5 kids, is still a size 4, so what's their excuse?
I have 5 kids and I'm a size 4. I have never had to diet. Obesity is disgusting to me. When I see rows of fat and lard on people, I am repulsed by it. Fat people eat really fast, but they can't walk fast, and they have a very hard time breathing. When I see obese people eat, it makes me want to throw up.
I saw the people behind me eating. They had steak and they had potatoes plus dessert, and I had to go to the bathroom because it made me sick.
I am very, very repulsed by obese people showing affection to each other. I only usually see that at the movie theater, and I have to change seats. I think about why the fat people don't join a gym like, models do. Why can't they try a little? When I see a fat person, I think that they have a problem, but it's not judgmental. If I was 200 pounds over my weight now, I feel like that my life was worthless.
Really?
Really.
Your life would just be worthless if you gained weight.
If I got really obese, what would be my purpose? Because I couldn't function with my kids, I couldn't hardly walk, I couldn't hardly breathe, and people would be disgusted by me. I wouldn't even want to live.
Really? You just wouldn't want to live?
Not if I was obese.
And you say that you have actually been around people that you consider to be obese, and they're eating, and you've had to get up and go to the bathroom and throw up?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So if you wouldn't live, you said I wouldn't want to live if I gained 200 pounds.
Right.
Because there's just no purpose, right?
Right.
No point.
No point.
So everybody in this world that is overweight, there's just no purpose to their living. I mean, why?
No, I didn't say that.
No, that's what I'm
may,
asking you.
Oh, no, I believe that they may not feel that way. They may have a purpose in their life, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't feel like I would. I mean, I just understand how I could even be happy being obese.
As you hear yourself saying that, does that sound incredibly superficial?
It sounds superficial, but I love them. I mean, I would love that person, but I can't be around that person.
They would just gross you out.
If they kept eating and kept eating, it would totally gross me out. Yes, and I would have to go throw up.
So what did you think as I was talking with Shanique up here? She was pretty much voicing the same opinions that you've got. She just has a little broader category.
I think I'm a lot nicer person than Shanique.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Really.
Shanique, what do you think about what she's saying?
I think it's the pot calling the kettle black. Because when I look at her, she looks heavy to me. She looks fat, too.
I'm talking obese. I'm not a perfect.
Welcome to Cat Fights on DrPhil. You think she looks heavy?
Right, she's not a size 4. I'm a size 4.
I'm a 6 now.
You look more like a 10.
Well, how does that feel? I mean, I actually didn't tell her to be rude and judgmental. She just kind of comes by that naturally. But, I mean, you're on national television being judged by someone smaller than yourself.
Right, and that's okay. She has her opinion about me, but I don't care about that. Only I'm not judging fat people. I just don't like being around them.
You say that if you're in a restaurant and there's a fat person across from you, what you call a fat person, you have to change seats so they're not in your eye line. You won't sit next to them in class because you're going to school right now. You won't sit next to them in class.
If I had a choice to sit by a slender person or or an obese person, I'd definitely probably choose the smaller person.
Why?
Because I know eventually I'd have to sit and eat with them if I become friends with them.
Is this something you want to change?
Yes.
Because you know
Yes, I do.
what strikes me about this is how energized you are about it, that it's kind of a theme to your existence. Do you think it's odd that you're so energized about it? I mean, you won't go in a bathroom stall, you won't sit next to them, you won't look at them in a restaurant, you don't want to touch them.
I want to get past that.
You said if you had an opportunity to talk to a fat person, you'd have a lot to tell them.
If I really could tell that to them.
Well, today we're talking to people who say that there are just certain people in this world that they don't like. It isn't that they're mean, it isn't that they're unkind, it isn't that they don't make a contribution, it's that they're fat and ugly, or fat or ugly. Now, Michelle says that obesity is disgusting, and she can't help but have no respect for a person that is fat. Now, I want to introduce Michelle to Janine. Janine is 343 pounds. She says she's proud of her figure and will stand up to anyone who is repulsed by what they call fat people.
I'm 5'5" and 343 pounds. I may be fat, but I'm proud to be who I am. I am sick and tired of people looking at me, judging me with disgust without even knowing my name. At least once a day in public, I get this. This little boy once looked at me like I'm gonna eat him, and I said, "Do you know why I look like this? I eat little kids like you." When people say they hate fat people or hate anything, they need to point out other people's flaws in order to feel good about themselves. They need to mind their own business, like take a look in the mirror first. Fix your own house before you try to fix mine. Thank you. There is no way anybody can justify making a judgment just solely based on somebody's looks. I tell people, I may be fat, but you're ugly, and I can diet.
You've been listening to what this lady has had to say. What's your response?
You said people showing affection like fat people disgusts you. And I'm thinking to myself, how can anybody showing any kind of love to one another be disgusting?
What I see is in my head, I think about intimate situations, or I think about that when somebody pinches you and pats you, and it just grosses me out, and I can't help it. I wish I could get over it.
Yet that's disgusting to you.
It doesn't disgust me. I would like to, I think about what do they do in their life. If they have a medical problem, why don't they go get it resolved? Why don't they exercise more? Why don't they walk? Why do I always see them eating?
Would it surprise you to know that she walked and exercised so much that she broke her leg trying to get her weight? Broke her leg trying to lose weight. Am I right?
Yes, you're very right.
Does that
Stretch
surprise
factor.
you, or does it? But that isn't in your judgmental matrix, is it?
No, I don't.
Because you just say
Yeah,
she's
I have
fat.
compassion. I have compassion on her. I feel sorry for her. I do, and I would love to befriend you. I would just don't want to sit and eat with an obese person that eats and eats and eats.
Well, you know, there's two things I think that I want to throw in here. Number one, I think you are dead wrong. I think you know you're dead wrong, and I think you sincerely don't want to have that reaction.
Oh, that's true.
I think you sincerely want to change
sincerely
that.
don't
I mean,
want
it'd be easy for me to criticize you because you're very vulnerable to that because your position is ridiculous. But I think you don't want that position. I don't think you want to feel that way.
No, I don't.
This is almost a phobia for you.
Yes, it's more of a phobia, I think.
And I don't think you want, I don't think it's consistent with the rest of who you are. The other thing I want to say is you need to lose weight.
Why?
No, I do. And listen,
Yeah,
you
I know.
won't be a better person when you lose weight. You won't be a better personality. You won't be a better anything in terms of your spirit. But I worry about your health.
I worry about my health.
I mean, that's my point. You know, your heart is pumping your blood miles extra every day. It's having to lift a heavy weight every time it beats. The diabetes, all of the complications that you have will shorten your life if you don't lose weight. And let me tell you, you won't be a better person when you lose weight.
Oh, I know that.
But you will be
a healthier and a longer living person.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So, Shanique, you wouldn't be friends with her, would you?
Unfortunately, I wouldn't. She does seem like a nice person, but I don't mind heavy people, but she's just, you know, that's really unhealthy.
Just a little too chunky.
Right,
chunky?
just a little too much. Just a little too much, but she is
I
a
have
nice
a lot
person.
of friends, so I won't feel so devastated.
Right, yeah.
Now, Ricky and Michael made national news when they say they were discriminated against at their favorite all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. They say they were told they were too fat, and if they got a second plate of food, they would be charged double. Now, the owner has denied that, and it says nobody here called them fat and has said that they weren't charged double. Well, we sent Ricky undercover to talk to the owner to see what she'd say about the incident.
The Manchurian Buffet restaurant discriminated against me and Mike because they think we're fat. I'm not fat, I'm just a big guy. The week before Christmas, me and Mike decided to go to the Manchurian restaurant.
It's all you can eat. I eat till I get full.
Me and Mike gets up to serve our plate. I return to the table. The waitress makes the comment, if you guys serve yourself again tonight, y'all will be charged $20 per person. I never had a problem in the 8 months I've been going there. So I asked Wendy, the owner, why is the price going up tonight? She looks at me and makes the comment, oh, you big guy, you fat, you eat way too much. She says, look like your buddy has baby in stomach.
They had people all around me that heard, and I just felt like.
So I called the Houma Police Department.
The owner tried to rectify the situation. She had offered him a complimentary meal, saying that there was a mistake on the bill.
I told him, no ma'am, thank you, but the comment she made to me was uncalled for. Wendy turns around, get off my property, you're banned, don't come back. There's a button right here.
Button cam.
After they put the button camera on me, I was nervous.
This goes in here, turn it on, all right.
I thought Wendy would get up, yelling at me, get out, call the cops on me. When we went through the door, Wendy tells us to come sit down.
Don't worry about nothing right now, we are fine, okay?
Okay. I asked Wendy, why did she treat me that way? It hit me so hard that night. I felt discriminated. I was called these names.
Oh,
again,
Mr. I never been say that. Really, I did.
Oh, yes, ma'am, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. And it hurt my
But
feelings
no,
like
listen,
double.
I swear, I never been say that, and I don't want to say that. So, I want to apologize.
You want to apologize?
Yeah.
If Wendy did apologize in her broken English, I never heard it. I just don't want other people to have to go through what me and Mike went through.
Okay, well, you've heard it now, right? I mean, she said she was sorry. I mean, do y'all accept that?
Why couldn't she do it publicly like she embarrassed me in public?
Well, this is pretty public.
Well, yeah, now it is.
I mean, does it help to hear her say that now?
No, not really.
Really?
Felt like I'm being stabbed in the back.
Yeah. So will you go back there again?
Never.
Yeah. So you're done with her?
Done with her.
Yeah. Well, do you want to say something?
I can't go back and banned for life.
Oh, y'all are banned?
We're banned.
Yeah. If that all happened like that, all you can do is move on. And,
I was discriminated against.
well, what would make you happy?
I'm going to find me an attorney.
You going to sue her?
Yes.
I'd move on if it was me, but you can get an attorney and do what you want. Well, today we've been talking to people obsessed with appearances. Now, Gretchen wrote to me about her 13-year-old daughter who will only wear designer labels, throws a fit if her hair isn't perfect, and wants to be a model when she grows up. Now, Gretchen's worried because her younger daughter is starting to act exactly the same way.
Dear Dr. Phil, my 13-year-old daughter is so obsessed with their looks that she will cry at least 2 to 3 times a day about her hair not looking perfect enough to leave the house. Clothes are also a major problem. She will only wear name brand labels and it takes her forever to get ready to go anywhere. Every week, she is upset that her clothes don't fit right or she needs a better outfit. I am hoping this is just a phase, but time is running out because my 11-year-old is starting to act just like her and recently told me about a Chanel purse she really wants. If that isn't bad enough, my 5-year-old just told me she wants to be a model when she grows up. Dr. Phil, how can I get my daughters to not be so concerned about their looks?
Well, look, this is a huge problem. Y'all all know that, right? Because the marketing machine in America is so powerful and it is pounding on these kids every minute of every hour of every day. On television, radio, billboard, internets, they're hitting them so hard with all of these messages about what's cool, what's glamorous, what you have to have in order to be okay. And I've said a million times, you aren't the only voice in your child's life, so you need to be the best voice in your child's life. And if you let them define themselves by the labels inside their clothes or the accessories and purses they carry, then they are going to grow up to look at that as who they are and a way to be validated. You can't do that. And if it means taking everything away, then you've got to be prepared to do that. This is a commando parenting situation where you've got to step up and say, no, this is out of balance. We're not going to do this. And if she wants to cry, then she just needs to cry and she'll go to school with a red nose. But the point is, you've got to take control and not let them succumb to the marketing machine. Shanique, is there anything that we've said here today that's changed any of your thinking?
No, not really.
Not even a little bit.
I mean, it may be wrong, but like I said, I'm working on myself, and so hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
What about these 3 guys that you say are attractive guys who said they really were attracted to you until you showed that personality?
Well, what can I say? If they don't like that, then that's their problem. It's not really mine. But you know,
yeah.
That's not my problem. I am who I am, but I'm a sweet person. If I think they're attractive, then they should be happy. Yeah. I wouldn't be like that with them.